In public, every step you take, every word you speak, is a silent declaration. Who holds the power, you or someone else? And most men surrender without knowing it. Not in battlefields, but in coffee shops, offices, restaurants, classrooms, and boardrooms. Machiavelli warned us, the world is not watching with compassion. It is watching with calculation. Today, you will learn the 9 fatal mistakes you must never commit in public. Break them, and you will be dismissed, disrespected, or quietly devoured. Master them, and you will move through crowds like a prince among peasants, untouchable, unshakable, unforgettable. Number 1. Never reveal your emotions. A man's tears, rage, or panic shown in public are not seen as honesty. They are seen as weakness. In the court of power, emotion is dissected, not admired. Think of a CEO in New York losing his temper in front of investors. He believes he is proving passion. Instead, the room sees instability, and the stock price trembles. When you cry in public, they see opportunity. When you rage, they see fragility. When you panic, they smell blood. Control of expression is control of perception. The stoic, unreadable man becomes a mystery, and mystery is power. Smile when furious, breathe slowly when under fire, because once the crowd reads your heart, they own it. Number 2, never argue loudly in public. In Washington, I once watched 2 senators explode in a shouting match on live television. Their arguments were forgotten within a day, but their loss of composure replayed for weeks. Shouting does not prove strength. It advertises insecurity. The loud man tries to convince. The powerful man has no need. A prince does not scream before the mob. He lets silence hang heavy. For silence forces others to wonder, what does he know? What does he plan? And that question terrifies far more than any volume. Remember, when 2 men argue in public, both look foolish. But the one who remains calm becomes untouchable. Number 3, never display desperation. Desperation has a smell. The desperate job applicant in Los Angeles who won't stop emailing, the man in Miami chasing a woman who's already gone cold, the startup founder begging investors for just one more chance. Each reveals not hunger, but helplessness. And helplessness is never respected. It is exploited. Even if you are drowning, you must look as if you could walk away. Confidence, even feigned, commands respect. Desperation strips it. If you must panic, do it in private. If you must beg, bite your tongue. The world does not reward need. It rewards those who seem needed. Number 4, never overflatter. In any workplace, the man who drenches his superior in praise does not climb. He sinks. Everyone sees the performance, including the target. Excessive compliments smell of calculation, not respect. And once people sense you are angling for favor, every word you speak becomes light, cheap, ignorable. Use praise like a surgeon uses a scalpel, not like a man swinging a broom. One precise, earned compliment, offered at the right moment, in the right room, can open doors 1,000 sugary lines never will. Flattery poured too freely brands you as dependent, deferential, safe to ignore. It lowers your status by announcing that you need the other person more than they need you. If you must praise, anchor it to a specific result and say no more. Then return to the work. Let your competence carry the conversation. Remember, history does not record the courtiers who applauded the king. It remembers the few who stood beside him as peers. Keep your spine straight, your language measured, and your approval rare. Rarity creates value. Familiarity breeds contempt. Number 5, never criticize openly. To humiliate someone in public is to plant a seed of vengeance. In the United States, we see this in politics constantly. Leaders mocking rivals on stage. It looks strong in the moment, but months later, those same rivals strike back with campaigns, investigations, betrayals. Public criticism does not end when the words end. It festers. It provokes pride, the most dangerous thing to wound. The true strategist critiques in private. He lets others come to conclusions on their own while his hands remain clean. Silence cuts deeper than insults. Distance stings longer than confrontation. If you must destroy a rival, never announce it. Let them unravel while you sip your wine. Number 6. Never try to be the funniest. The fool entertains the court, but he never rules it. In American high schools, the class clown makes everyone laugh, but he is rarely respected. In corporations, the man cracking constant jokes is liked, but never promoted to CEO. Why? Because laughter breeds familiarity, and familiarity kills authority. The more you joke, the less seriously you are taken. The crowd may laugh, but they are laughing at you. Respect is the only currency that cannot be faked, and the jester never earns it. Use humor like spice, sparingly, strategically. A prince does not need approval. He needs presence. Number 7. Never overshare your personal life. Your heartbreaks, your failures, your family dramas. These are not for the public arena. They are weapons others may one day use against you. Think of celebrities who overshare on social media. Today, it earns them sympathy. Tomorrow, it is twisted into gossip, ridicule, even scandal. The more the world knows of your life, the less it respects your power. Mystery creates authority. Familiarity breeds contempt. Speak carefully, reveal little, protect your private world like a fortress. The less they know, the more they wonder, and wondering is respect. Number 8. Never flaunt wealth or success. In Silicon Valley, many young founders parade luxury cars and watches on Instagram. For a moment, they look admired, but behind the likes lies resentment. Envy does not speak. It plots. The man who flaunts invites quiet rebellion. Even friends will smile to his face while waiting for him to fall. Subtlety is the art of kings. Let your wealth be suspected, never paraded. Walk with quiet confidence. Let your power be felt, not flaunted. Because arrogance awakens envy, and envy will one day strike when you are most admired. Number 9. Never lose control of your body or voice. Before you speak, you are already speaking. The flicker of an eye, the tap of a foot, the collapse of your shoulders. These betray you faster than words can rescue you. In American presidential debates, the public forgets policy white papers, but remembers the sweaty brow, the quiver in the voice, the glance that begs for approval. Confidence is physical. Authority is architecture. Build it with spine, breath, and pace. A man who cannot command himself will never command a room. Stand tall. Let your movements arrive a beat slower than the room expects. Breathe from the diaphragm. When insulted, do not flinch. When tested, lower your voice, not your standards. The composure you hold becomes the frame through which your words are judged. Stillness unsettles those who hunt for reactions. It starves gossip, frustrates the provocateur, and forces opponents to fill the silence with their own mistakes. In stillness is calculation, in calculation, strength. Closing, the final warning. Most men surrender their power not through betrayal or defeat, but through carelessness. A misplaced laugh, a desperate compliment, a public outburst, a slip of the mask. But you will not. You will not beg. You will not brag. You will not explain. You will observe. You will control. You will withhold. Not out of fear, but out of wisdom, because reputation is your armor. Silence is your sword. Presence is your fortress. And remember this: in America's crowded boardrooms, in its courts, classrooms, and streets, the world is always watching, always testing, always waiting to see if you are a spectacle of strength or a cautionary tale. So when you step into the public eye, walk as if the throne is already yours. Speak as if every word is law. Move as if every gesture is calculated. Do this, and you will not merely survive the crowd. You will rule it.